Welcome back to another video. It is fall and Halloween is right around the corner, and I just want to let y'all know I've got smoke for any slander against candy corn. Anyway, let's learn order of operations. Just as the name implies, questions like these actually have an order to solve them. So here we have the acronym PEMDAS. Now first off, here's the first problem that we're going to be working with. And if anybody wants to guess at the answer right now, feel free to do so in the comment section. But we'll use this order here. Reading left to right, got PEMDAS. And these are the order of the operations that you use. So anything in parentheses has to be solved first. Any exponents get solved as well. Multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Now these are done in left and right order. So it would be actually wise to block them off in groups for these operations here, because in addition, subtraction, so on and so forth. So for this one, what we're going to do here is we're going to read left and right, and we'll start solving on whichever comes first here. There are no exponents or parentheses, and so we'll go ahead and solve for 6 times 4, which is 24, which leaves this left here. And I usually write down by step, but if you guys are some rock stars out there, I'm sure you guys are out there, you could do this all in your mind. That's not me. We're gonna write it down here. Short pencil is better than long memory any day. So next we're gonna go left to right, and we still have some multiplication and division operations here. So we'll go ahead and go 24 divided by 12, which is 2. And we'll go ahead and bring down what's left. Also, it's important to do this because it still will help lay out what's left and what needs to be done now. So going left to right, we're still going by hierarchy here. We've got a division problem. 72 divided by 8 equals 9. Yes. Oops, sorry about that. All right, so this is what's left. Now, here's the tricky part, and someone would most likely fail right here. So we still have to go left to right, even though it's a smaller number here, and it's easy to see because we're conditioned to see patterns. It's just how our brain works. 9 minus 9 would be 0. That would be the easy thing to do. But we're gonna go here, left to right. So that leaves 2 plus 9, which is 11. Down, we bring down that 9, and the final answer is 2. All right. Example is pretty good, but let's go ahead and up the ante a bit. Feel free to pause the video and lock in whatever answer you think is gonna be. We'll figure it out together here. So we're still using the same order of operations: parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. In this one, it seems that the exponent is nested within the parentheses. So even still, we're going left to right, and in this case, the parentheses functions takes precedence over this exponent. So we'll solve everything within the parentheses, and then we'll move out of it. So we'll leave that. It leaves us with 12 squared, which you guys need to practice your multiplication and make sure you know your answers here. That's 144. We'll bring everything down. All right, still going left to right here. So 144 minus 15 equals 129. Go ahead and bring 17 down. All right, 129 plus 10 equals 139. 139 plus 7 equals 146. And we'll bring everything down. And so that leaves us with 146 times 16. I'm gonna go ahead and use my calculator to figure out this sum. It's gonna be a big number, and that leaves us with 2,336. All right, and that's how you would use order of operations when you have an exponent inside the parentheses. Now, let's do one more. With this one, pretty much throws the whole kitchen sink is. We've got exponents, we've got brackets, we've got parentheses, we've got pretty much everything that it can be in PEMDAS. Now, I didn't really go much into brackets, but brackets are pretty much what would house parentheses, as you can see here. So, in this context, what we would do is we'll work our way from the inside out. So we'll do everything from the parentheses, whatever's in the parentheses will be dealt with as opposed to what's in the brackets. However, we're still going to use PEMDAS, so that's not the first thing we do. We're reading left to right, and as you can see, there's actually an exponent here, which is -1 squared. So -1 squared actually equals +1 because we're multiplying -1 times -1. All right, so we'll go ahead and move that down, and it just gets converted, so on and so forth. And we'll just go ahead and move everything down to the next level here. All right, one moment. Okay, so now it's time to do everything within the parentheses. So we have 3 minus parentheses. We have 4 times, it's going to be 3 minus 4 times 7. Order of operations will tell us that multiplication still has precedence over addition and subtraction. So we'll multiply 4 times 7, which gives us 28. All right, and we'll bring everything down as we've said before, as it is pretty important to do so. All right. Okay, so that does leave us in a, oops, I made a mistake here. Let's go ahead and give the 5 here. Get this set up going here. And that's another reason why you bring this down for reference to know what you're actually doing here. Alright, so it does leave us in a little bit of a predicament here. So it's actually 3 minus 28 divided by 5. Alright, so 3 minus 28 actually equals -25. Right? And we'll bring all that down as we've done each time before. Alright, and now these cancel each other out. So -25 divided by 5 is going to give us -5. And that is the end of the parentheses, leaving only brackets. But as I said before, we treat brackets just like parentheses. And technically it's into the brackets too, because it only is leaving just one of these numbers here. So same as before, we're gonna go left to right, and in the order of hierarchy operations. So we do have multiplication at the left here. So we're gonna have 1 times -5, and that equals a positive times a negative does give you a negative. So that equals -5 minus 2 times 24 divided by 6. Again, we're using order of operations here. So a lot of people would want to take -5 and take 2 from that and give us -7 and go from there. But that is the incorrect answer. All right, so we're actually going to take 2 times 24, which is 48. I'll add that by 6. Still keeping everything here, keeping everything tight. All right, 48 divided by 6 equals 8. And that's going to give us -5 minus 8. And -5 minus 8, you're going to take whatever is negative, and you're going to keep going down the negative line rabbit hole to give us -13. All right. So as the order of operations, we've done 3 examples so far, and pretty much outlined all combinations of what you could face. And I hope that you use what I've showed you here to, for your next test or your next homework assignment. All right, guys, have a great one. See you later. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.